All right, what's up, everybody? Week 4, about to give you the solid picks this week. Last week 4-1, hoping for at least 4-1 with that. I also made a parlay with a 14 parlay, so good luck with that one. I'm not gonna let y'all know what that is unless I actually hit it. But my 5 locks for this week. Looking to go 3-2, 4-1, 5-0. One of those 3. First one, Cleveland getting the 7 points at Baltimore. Baker Mayfield hopefully figures out something, keeps the game close. Don't know who's gonna win, but I'm hoping it's a close game. One possession. Some teams up by 3 or 4. Comes down to the last possession. Next one. This one was tough for me to do because there's a real big part of me that likes what the Giants are gonna do, but I'm taking Washington on the road +3. You know, on paper, to me, it seems like this is a no-brainer. You take the Giants. But that's actually the reason why I'm going to take the Redskins. Next one. Rode with them last week. It was the one loss. Gonna ride with them again this week. My Atlanta Falcons. I'm looking at Ridley having a breakout game again because the last time they played it at home, he killed it. And I don't think Tennessee can stop that, you know. So we'll give them the 3.5 points. Yeah. You can look for their tight end, Delaney Walker, if you want to put them in your daily fantasy lineups. But there's plenty of other tight ends that I would take also above that. Ingram for the Giants, Waller in Oakland, and Disler in Seattle. Cheap option. All right. Sorry. We got 2 more to go. Speaking of Disler in Seattle, take Arizona and the 5.5 points at home against Seattle. Just do it. That's the Nike game. Just do it. The last one. Now this is a game I want to see big time. Minnesota +1 at Chicago. I mean, you got some heavyweights going there. The 2 best teams in the NFC Central, right? Central. Sorry, Packers, y'all are done toast. Got off to that great start, but that's just like a flash in the pan miracle that happened. The Lions are better than y'all. Minnesota still better than y'all. Chicago still better than y'all. Even though you beat them already, they're still better than y'all. But anyways, we are taking the Chicago Bears at home, giving up the 1 point to the Minnesota Vikings. Dalvin Cook's been killing it. You got Thielen, who's been catching touchdowns. Diggs, who hasn't gone off yet, and that's my boy. That's my Maryland boy. Especially what he did to New Orleans in the playoffs. But I'm going with Khalil Mack just being so disruptive that it's going to be bad. Because, I mean, Minnesota, when they played the Falcons, Kirk Cousins threw 10 passes. He got drilled every time he dropped back to pass. We don't have Khalil Mack on the Falcons. The Bears do. So it's going to rest on Dalvin Cook's shoulders. And that's just not going to happen. I know he's been putting up big numbers all year, especially fantasy-wise, but it's not going to be enough to keep up with the Bears. And I honestly think Cousins might not finish this game. And then Minnesota's going to be short because all of his money's guaranteed. Because that was the smart thing to do, Mr. GM out there. All right, well, those are the 5 picks. Run them down one last time real quick. You're taking Cleveland, Washington, Atlanta, Arizona, and Chicago for the hopefully 5-0 this week for the first time this year. We'll take the 4-1, and like I said, I got that other parlay, 4 teams. I don't recall putting any of those teams in that 14 parlay. But that we'll talk about later in the results section. Peace. Have a good football Sunday. I'll be at the bar watching all the games. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. May your team win so long as your team isn't Tennessee or New Orleans. So I'm actually a Cowboys fan today too. That's rare. Because their fans are just obnoxious in the area that I live in. Because I'm in Redskins country. I've heard the ones in Dallas are nice, but the ones here in the DMV, not as bad as the Philly ones around here, but there's a lot more Dallas fans in this area. So peace out. Have a great day. May all your winnings come true.